Hey YouTube. So I got my full skin patches showing. They're doing better. That's called stress in a relationship. Stay single. So this video is about the truth about the devil bringing people in your life also, and not just God. God bring people in your life, but so do the devil. Just like the devil is working, just like God is working. So when bad things happen, it's because of the devil. And when good things happen, it's because of God. And it's not like you can, like, people blame God when bad things happen instead of the devil. Okay. So that's a big factor to tell people when bad things happen to bad people. I mean, bad things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people too. They deserve it, and I feel like a bad person can murder someone and get sentenced to life. Some get executed, and I don't believe in execution. I believe in a death, like not a death sentence, but like prison sentence, not death sentence. That makes sense. Um, and a lot of bad things happen to good people, and it happens to good people because of the devil. And a lot of people always like hate God or yell at God or say God isn't real because what type of person would allow these bad things to happen to good people? And it's because of the devil. The devil is as real as God is. God's gonna have the last win and last word, but right now the devil has more control of the earth because of the sin and because people have turned away from God and turned to evilness, and so there's a lot of bad and evil in the world versus good. If that makes sense. So I always never knew exactly what to say when people would blame God, like, oh, I've been raped before, or a person get killed or raped, or etc., etc. And how could God let this happen? It's because of the devil. Okay, blame him, not God. So the next video, I'm gonna put this down now. I it took me till I was, and I'm being real with a lot of my videos. Like, I always been real with my videos, but just like blunt about everything, like letting everything out. It took me, I never loved myself since I was 6 years old, and it took me until like the end of, so I'm 29 right now. I'm not 29, I'm 27. Oh goodness, I feel 30 though. I feel like my body is like, look young, but I feel old. Like, I have overactive bladder, very dairy intolerant. My skin and body is very sensitive and very different. Like, I'm very different, and yet my skin, for example, is very different. Like, if I pop a pimple, this is why I have skin patches. This is why. um what was I about to say? But anyways, it took me until I was like 28, like the end of my, not 28, because I'm 27. I'm tripping right now. I obviously need more sleep, which I'm gonna go back to sleep. So I'm 27 years old right now. Right now, I'm tripping. Excuse me. So I'm 27 years old right now, and it took me until, I don't know why I feel like I'm not 27 right now. I'm like having a really bad issue right now. Like, you know how you get so old and you forget your dang age, or like you just be tripping. Right now, I'm tripping. So I'm 27 years old, and it took me until I was, like, I swear I'm like really having a, like, blunt, like how old am I? Am I really 27 or am I 28? I know I'm not 29. I know I'm not 30. Pretty sure I'm 27. Am I 28? That's sad. Maybe COVID, like COVID be tripping me out. Like, I be having like bad, just brain fogs. Like, am I really 27? I know I'm 27. Like, I know I'm 27. But anyways, like this video is so long because I forgot my age. And I got a little, yeah. So anyways, it took till I was very older to love myself. Like that's just that simple. Another big thing is forgiveness. I always forgive people versus myself. Like it's easy to forgive others, but for myself, forgiving myself is the hardest thing ever. Like I can easily forgive someone. You know, you be mad, you know, whatever, and you forgive them and you still love them, but you keep your distance from them and you have to like take them out of your life. And I feel like a lot of times, like family, friends, sometimes everybody won't fit in your life or they won't, like your life can be changing, you can change and they just don't fit in your life no more. But for me, it's more like people just are selfish in my experiences or drama-ish or they don't sacrifice for you versus others. For others, they like, what am I trying to say? They like don't really love you because they don't show it, but they say they do. And then they want you to love them back or keep them in your life. And like, God bless. The video was horrible. I'm like, COVID just be messing my brain up. I have a lot of times where I still go in places and be like, what the heck was I about to do? Like, I be in my own home thinking, like, what was I about to do? And I hate staring at something that's ugly. Like, I be looking, like, in the mirror, like, most of the time, I be, like, still getting, like, I turn the light on, but sometimes I get tired of looking at something that's ugly that I'm still recovering. And for me, like I said, if I pop a pimple and I was so stressed out in my relationship, I don't know why that look weird. I suck at arching my eyebrows and I like them thick and like I arched this and like messed it up. So bad job. So I'm about to go back to bed. I obviously need sleep. I also have tea bags on right now that I'm gonna turn off. I just haven't been on tea bags. I've been getting back on my like healthiness. You can like eat like, you know, healthy and still eat like little snacks here and there or like a little fast food, you know, but I've stopped taking like multivitamins, probiotics, and just like fruits and vegetables. Like I've been eating a little bit of fruits and vegetables, but not as much, you know, like the season has just been everything's been off. Like everything's been off. Like especially after having so many side effects from COVID that I still have that are like long term that they say eventually will go away, which they don't even know when it's gonna go away, but it's never going away so far. And I don't know if it ever will, but the taste that I smell and it smells like trash. I don't even know. It smells like raw ground beef and like raw ground beef and like raw garlic mixed together. It's just a horrible scent, and like you can taste it in your food, and it goes away. But that's like the first bite, and sometimes it'll come back and it'll go away. The scent, however, never goes away, and so and the brain frogs I've been dealing with since I started getting the side effects, and I continue to have brain fog. It's like if I literally don't write stuff down, like I won't forget it. I mean, I won't remember it. I won't forget it. You see how bad I am today? Like, I really need some sleep. And I would say I only had about, what did I like 2? It's about 7. I had at least 5 hours of sleep, but obviously I need more. And really, I haven't been getting hours at work, and that's why I'm looking for a new job. But I still been staying up. I've been reading my Bible, and I'm about to do some apps tomorrow. I mean today, later on tomorrow, later today when I sleep and get back up. later in the day though, when I know I gotta clean and etc. I do laundry and watch movies. Mostly it's always one movie, and then I'll sometimes it's one or two movies, but I try to fit the Bible in. So I always make time for God um, on my day off, and then during the week, especially now because I don't have hours, like um, I have a lot of free time, which is good, but not is good because I get to rest and I get to read more of the Bible and be away from people. I'm a very like person who be around people so long, and I love my peace away from people, and I love being away from people too, your peace. Um, you know, but yeah, I'm sorry this video is so long. I didn't mean for it to be so long. I'm like having a hard time remember my not date of birth, but my age, and like brain fogs, and like go to sleep. I'm currently recovering my hands from the soap at my job, and this used to be dark, so I was able to fade it. Look how if you can put your hands up to your eye bags, you can see how much you've aged. Look at that. This side is always a little darker than this side, but that's how you know you're aging. I'm gonna be trying one thing, but I use like green tea bags and like just be like, hey, I feel like you can't stop yourself from aging. You can keep dyeing your hair gray, it's never going away. I feel like accept it and love it. It's better than this, which I'm still recovering from. Um, and just stay away from toxic people. Don't bring them back in. It's to the point where you got rid of them, but you helped them and then they helped you, and it's just still a bad, bad idea. You're still including them in your life. You have to completely get rid of them in all aspects. Like, you cannot help this person. They just have to, all you can do is pray for them. That's the biggest lesson I learned this year. And I've dealt with all the things I dealt with last year and for 3 years now, due to my own self. So, and I've dealt with other things that weren't in my control or I can control. And I took myself out of situations as well. So I'm proud of my break freeness and breaking free like a caged bird and making better choices and decisions. And lately I haven't, even in this new year of 2022. Um, but the rest of the year and forever, I will not be making bad decisions and choices, and just being free and making good decisions and knowing that it affects you a lot, not just your life, but your skin, your health. I haven't really been wanting to eat a lot, and I haven't been depressed. I've just been like bad stuff happening lately. And it's been like that the past 3 years, but like I said, no more, because you gotta change what you allow, basically. All right, guys.